So you're telling me that you built a prison better than Gaia's vault?
That is correct. It is impossible to escape alone. Not even an army of withers, or a person with ender pearls, or even anything, nothing can get this prisoner out.
Then how exactly do you manage to pull this one off? You're not a god after all.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Let me explain. Guardian's Vault. A near impossible to escape prison, but alas, it was still escaped by a select few. However, while these people were escaping my masterpiece, I was at work making it perfect. There are many different versions of escapes, but I can't go over all of them because they're very complicated and hard to explain. If you want to look them up, at the very end of the video, I'm gonna have a link to my escape plan specifically. Okay, enough drama. Now, let's get on to the upgrades. You see, in my original escape plan, I broke the hoppers underneath the bed so I could sneak items past. But now, that's not gonna work. If you break the hoppers, observers will notice that you broke the hoppers and create an alarm system, so the guards will know that you're doing something sketchy. I removed the sign that was above the barrel of hose. The reason for this is because if the sign is here, then you can throw your items onto this doorway and sneak past all the stuff, and when you respawn, just go over to the door and you can sneak all your items past the manual kill check. However, whenever you break the sign, the water will push your items out of the position they need to be in on the door. I removed the EXP ban system because Mithridac actually told me that if the EXP ban kicks everyone from the game, then when you relog, because all the chunks are reloading, it'll reset and link all the Elder Guardians together. So yeah, we had to get rid of that. I also removed all the dispensers so that you stop lagging when you respawn. If you guys thought the redstone wasn't complicated enough, then good job, because I just added 3 more kill checks just for safe measures. One of them is basically just the 2-way bed door from Hades and Gaia's Vault. Another one is a design of my own. So when you respawn, you'll be instructed to go inside the bubble elevator. You'll move all the way up like about 50 blocks, then string will detect you, then you'll be pushed by a piston into a pressure plate, which will then make you get pushed by another piston into a very long fall. Then after you die, you respawn and you are able to enter the next room. The final kill check comes right before the cell. If you're a visitor, you set your spawn and then the guard will kill you to make sure you have no items. After the guard kills you, then you can enter the cell. However, once you're done visiting, you actually die to leave the prison. So in case you don't know how bed respawning is, the bed will look for any active blocks around the bed that's open for you to respawn on. However, if you put a rigid hitbox on there, it's not counted as a block, so you can respawn on it. However, since you can stand on the hit blocks like it was a regular block, the game gets confused and just moves you to the top of just whatever block is on top of you. So you can move a prisoner from bedrock to world height using a boat per se. So that's how you leave the prison, by setting your spawn, killing yourself, and then glitching yourself on top of the prison. If you want a better explanation, I would go watch Squilly's video. It is completely genius. All credit goes to him. I also changed the respawn system of the prisoner. When the prisoner respawns, he uses Squilly's bed method to respawn on the same block. However, this time, he respawns on a bubble elevator, which then gets detected by string, and then he gets pushed by 2 pistons onto a block, which he then gets pushed into the cell again. In case you notice, there is invincible in crystal, so you can't place or break any blocks in the cell. In the second kill check, you're supposed to walk through fire so that you can't drop your items there. However, fire you can just break with your fist. So I replaced it with lava and made it so that you can get splashed with fire resistance potions so that you can walk through the lava. However, you cannot pick up the lava with your fist, unfortunately. So there's not going to be sneaking items past this kill check either. I added more Elder Guardians in the prison because some people actually found ways to break blocks. Okay, this method is actually pretty big brain. So, on the off chance that someone gets close to the prisoner in the cell, like let's say using a wither or something, which wouldn't work as you'll see later, the prisoner will get teleported away. But how did this happen? Simple. I added a prisoner stasis chamber. You're an idiot, Ty. Why would you do that? Can't people just go to the prisoner stasis chamber, click it, and bam, now they have access to the prisoner? No, because the prisoner stasis chamber is in the warden's room, and the warden's room is always being guarded by the warden. I don't want to argue about this in the comments, so do not. I'm not gonna go over this. Anyways, so once the prisoner gets teleported to the guard room, the warden will open the pistons and then light the portal. Once he lights the portal, you'll see that I actually changed the portal hub. There is now a door and a dispenser, dropper, keycard reader, thingy, and this will prevent people from getting to the solitary confinement room unless they have a keycard. Okay, so once you are a warden, only the warden can access this, by the way. If you are a warden, then you push the keycard in there, and then all the doors open. However, you need to have 2 keycards because one isn't enough because the redstone clock doesn't last long enough to keep both doors open. Okay, so once you do that, you put the second keycard in at the second door, then the second door opens after a while. It takes a bit of time. It's a weird thing. Anyways, so after this, you and the guard and the prisoner, there's supposed to be another guard with you in this section, by the way, to guard the elevator. Frick, I spoiled it. Anyways, you and the prisoner go onto a elevator to ride all the way up to the nether roof. You pearl glitch through the nether roof, and once he pearls into the nether roof, you can monitor the prisoner 24/7. And by doing this, yeah, if he tries to break a block, you can push a button on top to dispense lava, and that'll prevent him from doing so. If he dies, then you can refill his respawn anchor with the endless amount of glowstone. If someone tries to attack, there will be 2 guards present, so yes, there will be no attacking. Anyways, that's all the security protocols in the solitary confinement room. Whenever the prisoner or threat has been neutralized, the prisoner will go through this portal and then re-go through all kill checks again. Hey, by the way, I'm just gonna let you guys know, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. It helps me out so much. Yeah, just go down there, click that red button, and share this video with your friends if you want to. This prison took me over 60 hours to build, and I'm sure this video took me over 6 hours to edit. Yes, just go, please subscribe. It helps me out way more than you think it does. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Intermission over. Okay, surely you've reached maximum security. There is no way that it can get more secure. Wrong. I added chunk bans all around the prison, preventing anyone from purling or withering to the prison. I added the suicide last resort switch that will chunk ban the prison permanently if the guard so pleases. This is not all. I have added these things too. In the cell, if you break a block on the ground, then an alarm will sound. You cannot break any blocks without an alarm sounding. I only made it to where you could break into a wall in version 1, but now in version 2, if you break a block on the ground, then an alarm will sound. Okay. And I added the hoppers in the last room, so you can't throw your items out of your inventory to pick all the hose up in your barrel. I added soul soil in the guard room so that the guards can speed through all the stuff. I added better composters. I added iron trapdoors so that when people respawn, they can't just break glass and swim into the guard rooms. And I added a guard stasis chamber. That is everything I have added into Guardians Vault version 2. This is the new perfect prison. If anyone thinks that they can escape this, then you can try for 1,000 years. You will never escape. Not Mithridac, not Zedantic, not anybody. But you're sure dang well to try. I also added a few rules to the prison. So, one rule, no course fruiting. It's annoying and I'm lazy. I don't want to fill in all the holes. Please don't make me fill in all the holes. Just pretend I did. Don't course fruit. Another rule is you can't log out to delete your ender pearl if you like if you're the prisoner, you know, because they have the prisoner stasis chamber and all that. So you can't log out to get rid of your ender pearl stasis chamber. If you do either of those two things, then I will consider your escape not valid. Also, you have to stay in survival mode for the entire escape. Alright, so yeah, that's the video. If you liked, go subscribe, like the content, and as always, peace.